So the idea is to discuss the films that we watched yesterday and also this morning, and try and not only discuss the content but also how it relates to human unity, and also importantly to us here in Oroville, considering that we are here for human unity. Now, the films we were supposed to watch yesterday, I missed seemingly a really good one called We Refuse to Be Enemies because I had a workshop. So I can't take part in the discussion with that particular film, but Mala tells me that it's a really good film. So would you like to say a few words about it, please?
Yeah, We Refuse to Be Enemies was about a peace march way back in 2005, taken by some Israeli, USA citizens, Germany, Greece, England and Switzerland people. They went through a pilgrimage through Israel to West Bank. And they have shown 2 points of perspectives from Palestinians and Israeli perspective. So the film, what I found beautiful about the film was that it works at many levels. It's a peace pilgrimage, so obviously it's about human unity, but it also is not from one country's perspective or one side government perspective. And there are beautiful levels of dealing with psychology of fear and anger and violence, and how they can be transformed into peace. And then of course there is the political war which is going on, and how government of both sides and media is contributing not to just the war, but also contributing to a perception which is being created in the minds of people, especially in the minds of young children who are very claustrophobic behind walls, and who start perceiving others or they as enemies. And therefore this peace march, which is shown in the movie beautifully, actually connects people, helps you to break the wall.
Jill, did you want to comment also?
Sure. Yes, I had mixed feelings about this movie. On the one hand, I appreciated the sheer effort of the organization and the focus of the organizers, which was a spiritual journey, not just a fact-finding trip to Palestine and Israel, but a journey which was based in spirituality, because the leaders had said we come here to give this kind of energy, this kind of spiritual energy to the conflict. We want to offer our vision of peace, and we're going to do it with chanting, with concentrations, with yoga. So it was very interesting. Maybe other people have done that also, but it was interesting from my point of view, for them to offer themselves in that way. And they were really offering themselves. They were walking. I mean, they were maybe driving or riding on bus or whatever. You saw the vans, but they were also walking with their backpacks through the countryside. And I think that creates a certain atmosphere, a certain understanding of a conflict when you really walk the land that you can't get any other way, just by visiting for 1 or 2 days and flying in and flying out. So I appreciated the sincerity of the effort. On the other hand, what I felt a little bit bored with was the fact that they only interviewed 1 or 2 people of the group, and one fellow in particular kept being interviewed over and over again, until I said already, okay, I know what he's saying, I know what he's going to say. Can we please hear from somebody else? I don't know if other people refused to be interviewed, or I don't know what the reason was for that, but it was a little bit boring to hear 1 or 2 people speak about the whole journey, because it was quite a large group. It was, what, 20, 25 people. So I would have appreciated if the interviews could have been spread over more people could have spoken about how they were changed or not changed, or how they felt about the experience.
I think when I went back in this viewing thing, I think I've chosen the film to be shown in Oroville Film Festival.